What is up, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to On the Bench. Repeat the series that you put on in the background while you're hobbying or painting, building, whatever it is. Yes, it's On the Bench. Hey, can you help me out, guys? I just need to get a little bit done, so it's going to be a mini On the Bench. Like a painting with Pete kind of thing, but obviously on the bench. I just want to get some more paint done on these miniatures that I have partly painted, just to get them done. Then I've only got my goblins to concentrate on. If I can get them out of the way, I'll be able to clear that bench a bit more. Then I'll take the gaming mat off that's on there ready for D&D, so that I can do some other stuff on there in the meantime. I'll be making other videos. Perhaps I'll be creating characters for it. I'll be doing loads of stuff that I need to do. Anyway, in order to do that, I need to get these figures done. Now, still on the mic without being attached to it, so that's kind of cool, because I'm probably going to need to get up and go and get paints here and there for this one. But I'm going to be starting with the Djinn, so before we get going, get your glues, brushes, paints, models, whatever you need, get yourself set up. Let's get to the bench. Right, here we go then. And this is a Djinn, so I'm going to be doing Apothecary White on the bottom bit here. This kind of wispy, smoky bit, whatever it is. I'm going to be putting Apothecary White on that. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. Just looking for an appropriate sized brush at the moment, because honestly, my bench is just not tidy. So irritating. Do you know, I might use this base coating brush by Army Painter. In fact, I'm going to. This Apothecary White has been through the electronic paint shaker already, so I'm just going to open it up, and what I'm going to do is just take it straight from the pot, and basically, hey presto, you know what I mean? Right, so this stuff is going on the bottom half of him here. I will put some inks on this as well when it dries. Just getting the Djinniness, the genie out of him first. You know what I mean? This Apothecary White is like a grey. It's a very like a wispy, smoky effect that I want to achieve here. That's all I want to do. That is literally all I want to do. So get this done. Get some paint on this geezer. And that'll be good. So the other day, I got, it was about a week ago actually, I got a set of steps and a castle like opening, just the opening bits. This is basically like a set of steps basically going into a castle entrance. It's for Castle Ravenloft. It's 3D printed, but it looks to business, and I'll be able to use it for other things too. Right, so that is that done. Bit of Apothecary White here. I should only keep on the bench the paints I have used for said session. I want to put anything else on him right now. Some sort of skin tone, but I don't know what. I bought some replacement paints today as well. Blood for the Blood God. Armageddon Steel, Runefang Steel. Something. Administratum Grey. Yeah, it's all good. It's all well good here. Well good in it. Right. I see him with a bluish, maybe a light bluish turban. Dwarf. Barbarian skin tone. Let's think of some skin tone here. got here? Jasper skin. Oh, maybe that'll do. Blue. I've got my skin tone. I've got his turbany colour, which I want to use. Alright, now, as I say, this is going to be a mini on the bench series episode. So I'm going to put this contrast paint on my paint shaker, because it really, well good, mate, well good. Okay, detail brush. Actually, I'm going to want to do the Jasper skin too. Okay, so what I'm going to do, put a little bit on my palette. Nothing crazy. I just want to water it down, a bit of water. Okay, ready for a minute. So, got some skin here to do. Now, for the time being, I'm just concentrating on the face. He's got like elf-like ears, I noticed, so that's quite interesting to me. That's very interesting to me, actually. He's quite well built as a physique, as far as physiques go. His hands too. I think he's going to be quite a nice, simple model to paint. This dude, the Djinn. He's got a lot of possible uses, especially in a D&D environment. You know, I think he's going to play quite a cool character. If ever I get to meet him, I might not. Might not. Okay. Well, thanks for being here with me on this one. I know it's another on the bench. It's, you know, should be doing it on the beaches, but, you know, it's too late at night. It doesn't feel early enough to do that because there's no sun through the window, and I can't have that. Do you know what I mean? Right. So that's his skin base tone done. Obviously, I'm gonna have to wait for some of it to dry a little bit, at least a little bit, you know. But I do need to try and work out. I'll pop into one side a minute. Try and work out what I want to do on these fellows. want this dude to be quite eye-catching, I suppose. Yeah. Waistcoat. It'll come to me what colour to do it at some point. Now this fella, I want to try out one of my paints I got. Plate mail metal. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try out plate mail metal on him. Wow, 12 minutes in. I'm just going to wait for the paint on the other one to dry for a bit or so. Right. Okay. I'll just put a little bit of airbrush filler on my palette too. He's got some like plate, not plate, but chain mail effect going on here. Probably see that if we zoom in a bit. There. Probably see that. Looks to me like he's wearing a chainmail coat of some sort. Which makes you think, well, what is he then? More than just a mere trader. There. Has he got anything? I don't think so. Right, okay. Well, we're just trying that out. See how that fits. Metal. See if we can put this on. This is satin rogues daggers here that he's got a twin dagger things going on here. And he's got some metal armour there. That's cool. There. Oh, this is good. This is good. It's a little bit, isn't it? Gets a little bit of it out there. Don't know if this dude's got any metal on him. I don't think so. No, he hasn't. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. What happened to this poor chap's sword? Got bent. I suspect when something fell over. There. Go back. Well, dwarf here, dwarf type character. Yeah, he's got mail armor. He's got chainmail. He's wearing chainmail there. It's a strange little character, this one. Based him on a penny. More chainmail here. Oh, he's been done. So that's alright then. That's alright. He can move off. That's fine. I think they're all good. I've got some rotos to paint, but I won't do those today. Oh man, right. Let's go back to the Djinn. I said I want to have a light blue turban effect here. It's kind of a very light blue. Oh, it's difficult to get him on camera. I want them to have fairly bright colours as well. I want it to be more mischievous than evil. Like a typical genie, I want to have like a sort of yellow sort of waistcoat. Gold armor. Still got the plate mail. Can do it here. Sorry, the metal armor plating or whatever it's called. Plate mail metal. Get there in the end, you know. Oh, zoom out, zoom out. Can't get you all on camera else. Zoom out, zoom out. There. I wanted to have gold, sort of, or brass and gold. Bracelet type things. I'll do that. First, I need a. I'll put that back, an apothecary white, and get a yellow. There's a yellow I like. Oh yes, I know there will be. White. Nasdrag yellow, of course. Of course. Just going to pop it in the electric paint shaker. Nasdrag yellow. Don't know why I didn't think of it earlier. Right, now this, my friend, what he's going to do for his waistcoat. Oh yeah. Looking pretty sweet. Actually, better than I thought. It's not going to be like too bright. Yellow bordering on brown, which is the Nasdaq yellow effect, really. You know, for older Imperial Fist or battle worn Imperial Fists, yeah. Just get that crevice there. There are a couple. See, this is where I like contrast paints. Using them, they've got their place. They're not a crutch. You can use them in conjunction with traditional painting methods, and that's truly the way I enjoy using them. I think. Almost there with that. Yeah. Now that is cool. Do I give him like old grey beard and that, or black one? Don't know. Yeah, that is a puzzle, isn't it? What colour hair do I give him? I honestly, I don't know. Tell what I am going to do though. I'm going to give this piratey sort of chap the Nasdaq yellow treatment on his hat. Because why not? Get that on there. And this will be you know, I'll have made 3 videos today. Woohoo! 3 videos. Don't get to do that very often. I did it once before this year. 3 videos in a day. This is all gonna help though, because you know, just different stages, etc. Perfect. You can go back over there. Nasdaq yellow. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Forgot here. That's hot copper. Yeah. Now somewhere I did buy a new one. I don't know what I've done with it to save my life. Don't know what I've done with it, I swear. Oh well. Ah, there it is. I think it's there. Guinness Gold. Hassy Hut Copper. Like a very old gold effect, you know. There, look at that. Nice. Back to the Djinn, folks. Get him fairly close to being done, or well on his way. Now, I am painting the gold bangly bits, bracelets, whatever they're called. On his wrists. I don't know what they're called. Sorry, I'm being mega careful right now, so I'm not talking. Told you these are hard, these blooming videos. Trying to get the concentration required to paint accurately, focus what you're doing, and talk at the same time. Oh, I've done something quite, well, done something different today. Well, yesterday, or the day before, I think it was yesterday actually, a book arrived that I'd ordered from eBay because I saw this video from another YouTuber. It was about world building, etc. Blah blah blah. And I thought, yeah, that's cool. Wouldn't it be cool to draw? Because I love maps, and I love maps in RPGs. Wouldn't it be cool to have like my own map that I've drawn in an RPG? Wouldn't that just be so cool? Problem: I'm no cartographer. I wouldn't know where to start. But I found this book which takes you through the basics. I'm going to put it around his belt as well. Takes you through the very basics, and it's like, wow, this is really cool. I can dig this. Starts you off with the basics. I'm not saying I'm going to be a mega map drawer or anything like that, but got myself a sketch pad, some pencils, gel pen. You know, I'm going to give it a go. I'm just going to give it a go for shits and giggles, really. And maybe draw out the map of my D&D campaign. Yeah, the one I always talk about, which never starts. That one. Well, map making is another element to the hobby. I wonder if I would enjoy it. So I guess I'm about to find out. Well, that's that. Put it on there as well, and the buckle bit is a bit of a base coat. Yeah, we'll do that. And on his turban. Sorry you can't see this, but just gonna pop it on there. Right, my son. Yeah, cool. liking that, son. I'm liking that. Right, I'm thinking rack off flesh. Got some rope bits here, which I would like to do. It's not quite dry enough yet, I don't think. But, you know. Well, what do you know? I've missed a bit of Nazdrake yellow. Going back in, folks. I'm going in. There. That's awesome. Do you know, I started out with just a, you know, I started out just a plain primed the Djinn. He's really come on a long way, actually. He's really come on a long way. Oh. It's tempting to do some Abaddon Black. Going for it, folks. Bloody well going for it. Right. Right, so come on, chap. Do your worst. Right, so put in some. That's quite a lot there. Way more than I need. But I'll try and sort out the texture of it a bit. I'm not using my wet palette today. You might have noticed. Not quite runny enough. That's better. Now I need a small ass brush for this. Smaller one than I've been using. Yeah, that one might work well. I'm going to switch glasses as well for this because, you know, this is requiring concentration, folks. So he looks like that. Let's see how I can get on. Sorry I'm not talking much, guys. It's Saturday night. I'm in the zone. Paint along video, which is now at 36 minutes, I think, if I'm reading it correctly. I'm going to have to do some tidy up with the flesh after. Yeah. I think I actually find beards and moustaches harder to do than eyeballs, which is quite curious. This is where I think I should have done my wet palette, because I'm going to be going backwards and forwards with the colours, because I keep needing to correct myself. Well, hang it, you know, whatever. It's very tricky. Sorry, guys. Still, hope you're getting on all right with your projects. Do let me know what you're working on, etc. You know, I like to hear about that stuff. I'm all in there. I would never have been able to do this when I came back from hospital first. My hands would have been too shaky. So there's definite improvements that I've noticed. Okay. Right. $41 in. That's the state we're at. Getting to a point where we can do a wash on him. But these are going to have to be specific washes, specific to target areas. I can't put a generalised like Agrax over him or dark tone or light tone or whatever, because he needs to be more ethereal than that. And yeah, he needs to be larger than life, really. So I think it might be okay to do the ropes around his waist now. So we'll look at a rack off flesh, or do you do a neutral grey? I don't know. I'm going to go with a rack off flesh because I think that'll be better. Gotta find it now, guys. Reef bone. Can't do a rack off flesh. Ah, rack off flesh. Don't have any more rack off flesh. That one doesn't look like it's been opened. But it has now. Yeah. Right, rack off flesh, here we come. Coming out of the pot. That looks quite medium heavy, even though I've shaken it in the electronic paint shaker. Whilst I've got that there, I want to compare it with neutral grey. Let me just get it open here. Not a lot in it. Yeah, get this rack off first. I mean, normally I use shabby bone for things like rope, but I don't know. Shabby bone and an Agrax Earthshade would have been my go-to in the olden days, but yeah, my methods have changed. I've changed. So I'm gonna do the bottom bit in that as well. Going to be a lot of washes applied to this model, but in a very precise manner. I may do a general wash of like a non-oil or a black wash over the top, and then I'm going to use some inks for the deep recesses of the smoke or whatever it is, you know, whatever it's made of. Mist. That's what I'm gonna do. Yes, this is going on alright. Not bad. He has some kind of other belt thing beneath him, which probably have to be brown. I think I'm going to have to use a shabby bone type thing. He's got like straps and things on it, but that's cool. That's fine. Gets me up and down. Keeps me fit. Keeps me fit, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So what did I say I was looking for? A new shabby bone. Yeah, for starters. And then some sort of like yellow shade wash, I guess. Shabby bone, where are you? Where are you? Wraith bone, could do. Shabby bone. All these, right. So, again, back to, wow, that's better. Maybe they make a silent one. That'd be good. Right. Okay. Here we go. Shutty bone. Just the dampness of the brush with this bad boy. Right. Okay. So go in down here. Wow, this is very precise, this stuff. Almost feel like my old self again doing this. Yes, this is good. This is proper therapy, this. Yeah, I like that. I do like that. Yeah. That done. Tempted to put the Guinness Gold on before the yellow wash. Guinness Gold. Absolutely brilliant. I had it for my birthday, I think year before. Yeah, last year, I think. Absolutely brilliant. Can't rate it highly enough. Alright, so that's that. The tricky brush thinner thing. Right, okay. I have a lot of videos to edit. Well, 3. I'll show you him up close soon. Okay. Oh, this is right good here now. Tell you. Stop to look at the camera. Hope you don't move with the paintbrush too near. Not an easy task. Beginner's gold. Gotta be super careful doing these. Do forgive me. We're getting there. We are getting there. There. Now just to do. Cool. Wow, folks. Some endeavour. I can tell you. Some endeavour there. Let's do the nub of this weapon he's got in his hand. He'd make a cool encounter, like not necessarily a monster encounter, but that's good. That's good. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm just gonna have a little look him over. Oh, I missed a couple of areas. Apologies. Missed the medallions on his chest. Right. Just seeing a couple of bits missed. I said it was going to be a mini on the bench, didn't I? It turns out it's going to be a normal length one. After all that. Get something in his his eyes as well, really. But, you know, hey. So... is he ready for an all-over wash? There. Well, he does need an Agrax Earthshade wash. Although, saying that, he needs a bit of other gold on his tassels. He does. He does. And he needs just a nightshade. Got a couple more to shake up. Well, another one to shake up. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. And that, folks, is Liberator Gold. Although, it's looking a bit far gone, I have to say. No, I'm disappointed with that. See, I want to make a nice gold, glorious gold. The Retributor armor, Auric armor gold. Well, both these, yeah, Liberator Gold, I just chucked in the bin because it's too knackered, folks. Retributor armor, alright. Auric armor gold, take this one. Got a little bit of hope for this. Oh, I don't know actually. It's not too bad. It's a lighter gold. Alright. Retributor armor, here we go. Actually, just pulling out some of that crap from the lid. I shouldn't really be doing that during this session, but right. So where were we? Retributor armor. It's a nice gold Retributor armor. I think it is. It's to me, it's pretty classic, you know. I'll do with that. Soak my brush in thinner. Wash that one out. Here we go. Under the tassels, man. Under the tassels. End of the tassels. Yeah, that's it. The end of the tassels. Just put some highlights on these what you call them, the ovals. Once again, very detailed. Lots of detail on this model. Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it anyway. So when I started out saying, oh, this will be a short one, it's actually longer than normal. So I can tell, because I can tell I've been running longer than I normally do. But don't worry, I'll try and get it down a bit. I've got some editing to do on it. Right. It's just about finding a place where I can leave it. I'm going to do one of the shade washes, which is, I'll do the top of his head. Drakenhof Nightshade, yeah. I've got one here from the old days, which has nearly run out. And this will darken his turban down somewhat, but at the end of the day, I'm still happy with it, you know. I'm still happy with it. There we go. Yes, that's me blowing on it. Right, wash the brush out. I think we're going to end it here, and I will show you him. Although I have done I've bits and pieces on other models, haven't I, whilst I've been here. Just close that down a minute. Oh, look at my glasses. They're so strong, they make me eyes go funny. Well, can you see? Focus, I don't know. This is him so far. The only wash he's got is on his turban. Yeah. At the moment, he will look better. He's certainly come on a long way since started doing it, and I'm quite chuffed with it. Might put another wash on down below. Actually, I'm going to do that, and then I'm calling it a day. So some Nuln oil. Get some Nuln oil on there. Just put a little bit of Nuln oil on. So I'm going to go back to my other glasses. Yeah. Right. I realise this is going to have an effect on the ropes around his whatever it is, smoke, mist, whatever. I can revisit that, you know. I can revisit the ropes. And I will add extra inks to this as well, but not today. Alright. You know, since the time I've been here, I've filmed 3 videos. My cat hasn't moved an inch. Yeah. Hasn't moved an inch. Hasn't batted an eyelid. He's just been like, yep, you crack on, son. You're not bothering me. I think that's quite funny. So I'll be looking at something like that. But I'm gonna be just gonna cover all of him. So he does need in the recesses there. And that is gonna do me quite well, quite nicely actually. Yeah. Right, leaving him to dry, calling it a day. I'm calling it a day now. That's what happens, you get so entranced in a model. It sort of kind of takes over. Right, coming back to me now. Finally, wow, a lot of work just on him alone. A couple of tiny bits on a couple of other models, but not much. But yeah, wow. Oh, I'm pleased with what I've done on the Djinn guy. He will look better when I've got more washes on, but yeah, I can get some layers on. This is just basic. This is basic painting. So thanks ever so much for watching. Do remember, all brushes lead to war. Let me know what you're working on. Give me a thumbs up. You know you'll want to. Go for it. And I'll see you on another video. Bye for now. Bye bye.